Hello everybody, True Marvis here, your 2 million G gamer. Welcome to another True Plays. This is going to be a quick one. This is just to quickly demonstrate how easy it is to get the achievements on this new visual novel that is releasing very soon. I'm just going to get the release date information up for you because my screen has decided to crash. So bear with me a second while it decides to start again. Okay, so this is available on the Switch already. In fact, I don't have a release date. Yes, I do. 12th of November. Well, that's tomorrow at the time of recording. 12th of November. No pricing as of yet. And this is a visual novel. These are not for everybody, I do know that. And this is just to demonstrate how quick it is to get the achievements. I'm not going to be reading through it as such, but this one is a very odd story. I'll read you the synopsis of it. It says, born with a birth defect that he despises, Kakeru struggles with severe anxiety and depression. I think we can all relate to that, regardless of the birth defect, the anxiety and depression part of it. But when he's placed in, the after-school music club as an attempt to coax him out of his shell, a world of new possibilities is reopened to him. It's here he meets Fujiwara Hakura, a disabled girl with a shy disposition and a gift to music. As the two of them begin to connect, Kakeru remembers what it's like to yearn for friends, to be confident in himself, and most importantly, to have a dream. In this Improbable Dream is an immersive visual novel experience focused on mental health and personal identity. Guide Kakeru decisions as he takes steps towards facing his inner fears and reclaiming his life. Player choices affect how the narrative will progress, including special dialogue to discover fucky sequences. Will you help Kakeru achieve something he never thought possible? So that's quite a challenging topic to cover, to be fair on it. I have played through a little bit of it on another account already, and it is pretty decently written. As I say, these are not for everybody, I do appreciate that, but this subject matter is a little bit different to the usual romance ones that we generally get for visual novels. So it's maybe worth a look. It may be worth a look. And this one I think is a bit light on the choices as well, so it is more heavily reading. So if you want a more interactive visual novel, then this is probably not one for you. But you'll see well, you won't see because it's going to go through very, very fast. So anyway, so this is how you get the achievements on it as quickly as possible. If you want to just knock the achievements out and then read this through at your leisure, you set everything to fast basically, and you set everything to skip at the bottom. That's what we do, and then we start. Look, it's very nicely done. So he has is it a birthmark? I'm a Johnny. I can't even pronounce that, so I do apologize. That's why my parents told me it was. Growth of extra blood vessels clump together to form a tumor. No one knows why it happens. Some people are just unlucky, I guess. You see, when it comes to stuff like this, right? The general perception is that this person has the problem. It's not. It's society has the problem. Why should that make a difference? Just ignore it and talk to them as you would talk to everybody else. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. But some aspects of society are evil, aren't they? They can't do that. They have to ridicule, segregate, make fun. Just a few weeks after he was born, slight discoloration of the skin, barely noticeable at first, then slowly began to take over my face little by little. Start off flat and grow bigger and bigger with time. After the point, they reach their limit and begin to shrink, eventually disappearing altogether. Most children who have, whatever that says, lose them by the time they're 10. I didn't. Around the time I started junior high, the doctor started giving me all sorts of medication in order to get it to recede, but there were limited results. The main swollen bulge of the tumour shrank for the most part, but other than that, nothing changed. I'm still left with a huge dark red patch, rough, rubbery skin on my face. I hate it. Surgery was discussed at one point, but considering how close it is to my eye, this thing, it would be risky. My parents decided against it. They said I didn't need it, that I could still live a perfectly happy life the way things were, and that was that. And you see, that is technically correct if people let you live the happy life. If people ridicule and pick on you for being different or having something different physically with yourself, then you can't do that, can you? Unfortunately, it doesn't matter what you do. If people are determined to be arseholes, then people are determined to be arseholes. You know what I mean? Fact is, they're always harmless, so they're not scary at all. Not to everyone, they still are to me, not because of what mine could do to me, but for what it does to other people. Yeah, there you go. Can't even begin to recall the amount of times a stranger has gawked at me on the street or shuddered in repulsion on the sight of my face. The worst part is, I don't blame them. I'd blame them. After a while, I began feeling like I deserved every mean comment, every snarky remark, and every playtime left alone. See, this is what causes the mental issues. This is true. It's true to life. I'm ugly. It's not. You know what I mean? It's society. Society, people. Seriously. Right, I'm going to start skipping just so we can move the story forward. This is how you get the achievements right quick. You just literally, when you chose those options, you can skip like really quick like that. I think, is this the girl here? I think this is the girl. We've not actually made a choice yet, and we're popping achievements like crazy. Go to the library, eat lunch. I don't know. We'll go to the library. We've made us first choice. Eat lunch this time. Eat lunch. I don't know. As you can see, it is more read heavy. I mean, literally, this is the only choices we have: go to the library or eat lunch. We'll just eat lunch all the time. When I perform with a group, I like to do I don't perform with a group. I don't know if these have any bearings on the achievements at all. For these visual novels, I think you have to be obviously interested in the subject matter. If not, then there's real, you know, same as a book, isn't it? You're not going to go for a book about a subject that you're not interested in, are you? Ask what she thinks about joining the group again. Forget it. Oh, she's annoyed. I annoyed her. Oh, did I win? Is that it? Okay. Right. So I obviously did something wrong. See, for me to be honestly 100% invested in a visual novel, it would have to be something like fantasy based, D&D based, sci-fi based, something to that effect. Murder mystery, that could be good as well. I'm just gonna keep going to the library this time. I mean, the thing with these visual novels is that they are very popular in Asia. They're very popular in Japan, Korea, countries such as that, with the female audience. So a lot of them do cater for romance novels, romance interactive stories. That's why we get a lot of high school drama ones, a lot of high school romance ones, things such as that. And that's what this one kind of is in a way, but also deals with mental issues and disabilities. And let's do a solo performance this time. And even though it's a matter of minutes to go through this, skipping it like this, obviously, reading through it will take you quite a considerable amount of time. Will take you probably a few hours. Oh, we got a hug this time. She's upset again, not angry at us. Are we going to get another choice? I think we've progressed further than we did last time. We got part 11. I'm going to do a strategic save. I should say, at the very least, I should attempt to make up for my evasiveness and reveal the truth that I have admitted all this time. Considering everything that her and I have been through together, I kind of owe it to her. My resolve shaking as much as my body, I force my voice to stop shouting in my throat and speak. Akoka, whatever she's called. Seeming surprised to suddenly hear me talk, she twists a little to look towards me, her movement wooden with fear. Huh? The sight of her innocent, unassuming eyes is almost too much for me, and I curse myself as I hesitate momentarily, able to summon the words I want to say. The sound of her questioning spurs me on to just get this over with, and I swallow awkwardly, already hating the sound of what I'm about to say. I've been hiding something from you. As I struggle with myself, I watch as her brow creases deeply in concern, her expression intensely worried by the admission. See, it's well written. What is it? For a moment, I almost change my mind about telling her, but then I catch myself feeling the grip of her arm around mine and knowing that I have to be honest. Fighting my mind's dismay at what I'm about to do, I open my mouth once more, letting my deeply hated secret fall from it. I have a hamagiomi, man. In the seconds that follow my confession, she doesn't reply, seeming both shocked and confused, and despising myself with every word I say. I elaborate. The birth defect, a massive disgusting thing on my place, is that it's fucking horrible. Language! My whole being winces at how badly my self-esteem writhes in agony, and I feel almost close to tears. You're very well written. That's why I'm so nervous, why I hate being around people. I can't stand being seen. I tremble awfully, partially out of fear. Okay, see. Very good. Oh, yeah. Hey, we did a winning. I don't know, keep it to ourselves. Nothing happened there? Nope. Okay, we still got 3 achievements. I've got something to do. She stops playing, she fumbles her flute. Okay. I don't know what to do to get these other achievements. As you can imagine, it's a very nice game. Don't know the pricing. So it's a bit of an issue there. But all I can say is it's a good example of a visual novel. It's very well written. It deals with subject matters that are quite touchy and difficult to deal with. By no shadow of a doubt, should you obviously take whatever happens in the story as general advice and everything. You should always get professional help for dealing with mental issues, and obviously not take the advice from a video game. But it seems to be a very well written story, and graphically it's rather nice as well. It's a nice typical example of a visual novel with anime style characters that we used to that pop up all the time and everything. So yeah, if you like this kind of thing, it's a definite one to get, providing the obviously price is acceptable to yourself. And without knowing that, I can't really advise any further. But if you did like the video, remember to hit the like button and hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll catch you on the next one. Excuse me.